Hello lovelies, welcome to my channel and welcome to my altered notebook series. I am working on a page. I'm so enthusiastic about using some new product that I thought I have just got to craft straight away. So here we go. What am I doing? Preparing this page so that I can put some tissue paper onto it using my glue stick. And it's not staying blue for very long, so I'm just going to have to hold it up to the light to make sure that I've got every bit of it covered in glue that I'm going to need. Now I'm going to make it square along that page, or along the edge of the page, because I'm not good at gluing on a tattered edge. Now this is the beautiful tissue paper that my Whichcraftdoyoudo came wrapped in, and I was determined to do something with it as soon as I possibly could. So this is what I'm doing. And hoping I don't make a huge mess of it, because it is so pretty. Now these are the bits that I'm not real good at working on. So I might use some of my water glue and put that on there after I have done my other gluing. This is so exciting. With my little silicone mat, because I'm going to use that to do some gluing on. Now I chose some of these little funky mushroom homes because I absolutely love them. Just 2 will be more than enough, with other bits of course. I could use double-sided tape. These are quite big enough to handle it, but I've got the trusty glue stick out, so I'm going to use it. And it's a brand new one, so it's not going to dry out on me in a hurry. Absolutely love these mushroom homes. They are just beautiful. At the top of these glue sticks are really flat enough to use as a like a bone folder to hold your stuff down. As long as you've got enough glue on the edges and everywhere else to make sure they stick. I might have to go a little bit heavier with the glue, because these are quite thick in comparison to my page. What I could do, I've also got wet glue on the table, is use some of that to reinforce the edges of these so that they stay put. Yeah, solid thinking there. Because as you can see, this one is lifting already, so we need to reinforce it, and that's fine. I have no problem doing that at all. This video is really flying by the seat of my pants. I have not really prepared anything. I've just taken some of the little elements out of those little bags and thought, right, that goes with that, that goes with that, now do something with it. I normally like to do a little run through with what I've got and take a photograph of it and work from the photograph where you guys can't see. But this is really flying by the seat of your pants. I'm loving it. I haven't done a video like this in yonks. So I am absolutely loving it. Much better sticking. Much, much better. wonder if I can be clever enough. I might be able to lift this up by sections and just reinforce the edges a little bit. Got to be careful not to tear the tissue because that is super fine. And whenever you're trying to undo things on top of tissue, you can almost bet your bottom dollar that it's going to go astray. I wonder where that saying came from, bet your bottom dollar. Some gambling den, maybe? I don't know. Push it out carefully to the edge. This page is going to have to stay open until it's dry, because I'm not going to take the risk of ruining any of this gorgeous tissue. Oh, look at that baby go. You beauty. Okay, now I've got some of those lovely I've got an ATC sized thing here. Where's my little scissors? Over there. So I'm just going to not do a total fussy cut because I want some of that gorgeous printed type background in there. So I'm going to leave a border around a lot of it. Well, not a lot of it, all of it. Ooh, got a bit close there. That's what happens when you're used to fussy cutting right down to the very edge of things. You sort of get into that habit, and every now and then you slip back into it, which is what I did by that little mushroom there. Okay. Oh, come on, I know I glued you there, so stick. Behave. That's it. Okay, so that's good. I might put this little mushroom down here. There would look better, I think. Now, because this is thick, I'm going to use wet glue. I've got a thing about glue on my fingers. Some days I can tolerate it, other days like today, nah. Go away. No can do that. Okay. Yeah, the water glue is definitely going to have to go over this. and hold not only the edge down, but I'm going to go over the whole thing. It'll give it a nice shine. Okay, now I've got 4 of these pretty flowers. Two stems go one way and 2 go the other way. So what I might be able to do is one up there and one there maybe. Or we could have it growing out of the top of the little house. Like a creeping vine. Don't think I like that. I like that one there. I'm not sure what to do with this one. Or should I use that one there? That looks okay, I think. And then these 2 others can sit down here. Don't know. I'm really not sure. But I am sure that I want to use one of these transparencies. Now, do we want a black one? Or do we want a white one? Well, they both work fairly well, don't they? Look at that, you can see the colour behind it. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, now do we want an A and an F? No, we don't. Let's go with we could have a B. I don't want to make words. Just want to have odd letters around. Don't like that there. We could make that into a skinny door. What do you think? I'm liking that. Okay, that's it. I have a B up the top and an I down the bottom for a very skinny door. Now, the next question is, how am I going to affix that so that we can still see? I think a little bit of double-sided tape. Now this is my leftover roll. It's getting close to being used as a pencil holder or something like that. Okie doke. I'm not going to apologise for the length of this particular video, ladies and gents, because I'm having so much fun. That I don't want to say I'm sorry for having so much fun. Okay. Keep your fingers crossed it works. Oh, and I would have to plant it in some glue. Good one, Ruth. Well done. Okay. Put that down the bottom. Ah, it worked. It worked. It worked. I'm liking it. So that's how I'm going to stick those letters onto everything with some double-sided tape. But I'm not going to stick them into a line of glue, because that really didn't work out well, did it? Okay. Let's get the other one in place too. I think that might be just big enough. Put this onto, let's check this side first. Oh yes. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now let's see me get sticky tape on my scissors again. Because every time I have to cut double-sided tape, I end up with stickiness on my scissors. And it's really frustrating because it means I have to clean them every time I use double-sided tape and have to cut with one side that's open like this. But just use the sticky side that's out in the open, put it on your scissors and don't stick to it. That was not supposed to happen. Grumble, grumble, gruff, gruff. Okay, scissors. Scissors are clear. Scissors. Oh, lordy. Stuck to my fingers again. Why will you do this to me? Oh, golly. And what I'm doing is making sure that the tape is bonded to the tile so that I know that it's going to stick there and stay put. Okay, now we'll just pop that in the middle of the two. Looks good to me. Looks really good. Now to find a little home for these, I don't know if I really do want them there or not now. Because what I'm seeing here I'm liking very much. And I don't know if it really warrants anything. Yeah, maybe a couple down the bottom, but that's about it. I would not be prepared to put any more on this page, I don't think. Because it's looking pretty nice and pretty done by my account. Now I'll put this one down first, I think. Or shall I put the two? Yeah, put the two that are the same down. And I'm not going to put the entire stem. It'll be interesting to see if that glue holds onto the transparency or slides around a little. Okay. Now we're cooking. And not with gas. Feeling simply because I don't have a gas stove. Oh, I've got glue everywhere. Thank goodness for the silicone mat, because that glue will just dry on there quite nicely, and then I can wipe it off with a baby wipe afterwards. Okay, trimming off these. What I could do is put that leaf up there, because it's not going to look out of place. I might just give it a little bit of a trim before I do that up the top, so that it doesn't look like it's an add-on. It looks like it's meant to be there. Do you get my drift? I hope so. Okay, back with this, and I think I might use that little scraper. Put some of the glue onto here. Waste not, want not. Okie doke. Yeah, like I saved a lot of glue there doing that, but you know, it's okay. In the grand scheme of things, it's all about having fun. And there we go. I am loving that. And the mushrooms are behaving themselves now. The mushroom houses are behaving themselves. They've stayed down, which is great. Okay, turning it up so you can see it now. That's what we've been working on, or what I've been working on with you. So thank you very much for your company. I have enjoyed it. And I will catch up with you on the next video. Okay, bye-bye for now.